Yeah, next here, yeah, we'll start with. So previous day, some brief introduction part we have seen actually, working with yeah, working with what we just what is what we have seen, some basic concepts we have seen it. So basic concepts we have seen, what is cloud computing we have discussed, right? So yeah, various cloud computing, yeah, benefits we have seen, benefits of cloud computing we have seen, as well as later after that we have seen, yeah, cloud computing is providing the computing resources in the form of services, right? Yes, that is like the basic things we have seen. So delivering computing resources in the form of services. Okay, that is the what is the cloud computing definition we have discussed, official definition, right? So after that, say basically we have different services are there as part of cloud computing platform. So we have summarized that three major services are there. IaaS is there, infrastructure as a service. Means what here? Yeah, Amazon will provide or any cloud provider will provide here complete infrastructure. Complete infrastructure means what? They will provide us yeah, servers, whatever the servers we need. Okay, so maybe Windows servers or Linux servers, they will provide means complete hardware they will provide. So including storage, okay, networking components, VPNs, various things here. Complete infrastructure they will provide. Okay, as part of IaaS means what? As part of IaaS, what we can do? We can create dedicated servers. We can create means our own Windows server, our own Linux servers. We can create our own servers. Basically, remember to host applications for large scale clients. Large scale clients are there. That large scale clients applications here we can host by creating our own dedicated servers uh, with help of what IaaS here, infrastructure as a service. Yes. So feel free to type if any simple queries are there in the chat option is there. So any simple doubt is there, please type in the chat panel. Okay, right. Right. So that's remember, for example, let's say we have so many large scale clients are there, like e-commerce clients, 24 by 7 applications, right? 24 by 7 applications. Yeah, any banking, okay, like Facebook, Gmail. So for all these, remember, compulsory we have to, yeah, maintain our own dedicated servers. Only difference is what? So we don't have servers, we don't have infrastructure in our local data center. Complete infrastructure is there in what? Amazon data center. Clear, right? So that is see which comes under IaaS, infrastructure as a service. Means here see hardware plus OS is maintained, is provided by Amazon, as well as here they will maintain also. Okay, maintenance they will provide the hardware, plus they will do maintenance also by their own. Okay, suppose OS level patching, everything these are automated actually. Okay, so in case of what uh, but yeah, whatever the whatever the websites are there, websites, okay, web servers for example, then database servers, everything we have to maintain here. Means in IaaS Reaper only our provider Amazon will provide what complete hardware they will provide. Okay, so then We can choose which server we want. Everything flexibility is there. We also know we can create our own dedicated servers. We can shut down the servers. We can start the servers here, see, with the help of our IaaS, infrastructure as a service. Clear, right? Means hardware they are providing, then whatever the yeah, applications we need, whatever the softwares we need, we have to install, we have to maintain. Only servers Amazon is providing. So, and once again we have seen, if we want to have our own dedicated servers, we are going with IaaS here in these scenarios for large scale applications. To maintain our own dedicated servers, we are going with what? Infrastructure as a service. Clear, right? If any confusion is there, please type in the chat panel. Okay. Next year, like second major service is there, PaaS is there, platform as a service. PaaS is a platform as a service. So in case of PaaS, remember, like platform is also available here. Hardware plus platform is also provided by Amazon here. Okay, so both here, both hardware plus operating systems plus platform is readily available here. What it's meaning? For example, let's say you want to deploy. Yeah, we have to deploy Oracle database, for example, just for easy understandings here. So if you are going with the IaaS, what we have to do, we have to create the server, Linux server, for example. Then we have to install Oracle. Then we can deploy our Oracle database. Whereas in case of PaaS, remember, here servers are ready actually. Okay, Oracle server is ready. Oracle server is ready. That's why it means hardware plus OS plus platform. See here, platform is also ready. Directly we can deploy. Directly we can deploy Oracle database or SQL database or MySQL database. Anything here directly we can deploy. No need to create what? A separate machine. No need to install Oracle. Platform means platform is also readily available. The same way, tomorrow you want to deploy like Java application, PHP application, for example. So whatever the web servers are required, like Apache Tomcat server, any WebLogic server, and whatever the respective softwares are required to deploy Java application, that softwares are already installed. Amazon has installed those softwares. Directly we can deploy our Java application. Clear, right? Means what? Here we have seen that in case of IaaS, we have discussed that like we have one. Take care. Yeah, in case of IaaS, we have our own dedicated servers here where we can install yeah, whatever the softwares we need, Oracle, then we can deploy our database, for example, in case of IaaS. This is our own dedicated server. Let's say my company is there, for example, FRR IT services, for example. So now remember, like this, see, this complete server. Okay, we are this complete server is there in our hand actually. This complete server where I can shut down this server, where I can restart this server, everything we can do, which is there completely in our control in case of what IaaS, infrastructure as a service. Whereas to reduce the cost, once again for startup applications, what we can do, instead of maintaining a dedicated server, already Amazon has created one Linux server. In that server, they have installed Oracle or DBMS product. There, what I will do, directly I will deploy my database here. Okay, other clients also they have their databases here. This is not our complete dedicated server. Platform as a service. Platform is readily available, means server is readily available. Directly we deploy our databases. We have access only to our DB only here. Here see, why? Because this is not my dedicated server. In one server, Amazon has installed Oracle. In that, I have placed my databases. Some another client has placed their databases. Some other client has placed some databases. Check here. Means what? We can't shut down this server. We can't restart the Oracle database server. We can work only with our DB only. Okay, which comes under here PaaS, platform as a service. It is clear, right? Complete machine level or OS level. Okay, so we don't have control. Only at DB level or only at our application level we have control. In case of PaaS, once again remember it is in case of PaaS, in a server we have multiple clients applications. In one server we have multiple client applications, multiple clients databases. But here in case of IaaS, this is our own machine, right? Dedicated machine. We have only our applications, our own databases only. Correct, right? Yes, that's remember these are for large scale applications. Compulsory we have to go with what? IaaS, our own dedicated setup. But generally for startup applications, okay, for small scale applications, we can go with PaaS to reduce the cost. Clear? If any doubts are there, please type in the chat panel, please. Yeah, chat option is there with us. Please type in the chat panel. So we have to understand clearly, just very basic, going step by step. No need to worry. Okay. Yes. Yes. That is like what is IaaS and PaaS. We have to understand. Already have said I'm running my small company here. RR IT services. Okay, so yesterday I have shown you some of our clients are there, especially some African countries clients are there. Okay, so yeah, so we are doing the projects for those clients. Both we have database projects, application related projects, plus cloud related projects. Okay, right. I think it is clear, right? For a small scale application, let's say tomorrow you want to develop some app. Okay, you have developed some app you want to host in the AWS cloud platform. Simple app you have developed. Then, yeah, for this scenario, as a freelancer, here, you have developed your app, one app you have developed. Now, this app you want to provide to your clients. Okay, so now what is the best practice is it? Now we can use this, we can provide this app. So by using which service is better, IaaS is better or PaaS is better to provide this app to your clients or to the users. So startup application it is. Just remember in PaaS what we can do, you can deploy your app. Okay, so that no need of a dedicated server for you tomorrow once the traffic increases. Okay, so if the requirement is huge where we have to maintain terabytes of data, then we can go with IaaS. We can maintain our own dedicated servers. Clear, right? The same way, for example, Amazon.in is there, for example, e-commerce website. For this website and the website databases. Okay, so website plus website databases and other softwares. Yeah, what is the best practice? We have to maintain in IaaS environment. Okay, this application, or we can go with PaaS environment. Anyone, please use the chat panel. If any simple queries are there, just will make the session as interactive session. Just type in the chat panel. Okay, chart option is there with us. See here, right side chart option is there, icon is there, symbol is there. So by using that, just please type. Why? Because better to make what interactive session. Yes, Akhilesh. Thank you very much. Yes, yes, correct. Why? Because it is a huge application. We can't share this application with other clients actually. That's why compulsory we have to go with IaaS. With IaaS, we have to build our own server, a dedicated server we have to maintain for this client. We can't go with PaaS actually. PaaS is what for small scale applications, for startup applications actually. Clear, right, for all people? Amir, Manas, Shubham, yeah, Sashi, Sai, Sunil. Generally, it's here like why I am asking just to make the session as interactive. Okay, I don't know whether you are following or not. If you are not responding, that's why. Please respond. Actually, like it is as a yeah. I can understand. I can. I know. I come. I will come to know whether you are following or not. Anything I have to change in the explanation. Deepak, it is clear, Chiru. It is clear. Okay, thank you, Sai Kumar, Harish, Praveen. So, what is yes? What is IaaS? Just we are trying to understand here. Sunil, it is clear. Speaker near Soumyasri, please respond. One question is there, Harish is asking if multiple companies are using same service in past, how it is possible to configure same service? Means here like same service means we have here database service is there. The database service or application services are there. Directly we can create our own folder. We can place the databases. We can place our services. Means in the background, Amazon is maintaining those databases, those apps in separate, separate server. Means like 10 databases in one server, 20 apps in one server, like that's here in the background. Okay, but we have, they will provide us quota. Like database can grow up to 200 GB, for example. Such type of limits are there in PaaS. We have to understand limits are there in PaaS. Why? Because multiple client applications are there, right? That's why limits are there here in PaaS. Okay. One question is there, what is the use of AWS for Python developer? Yes. Why? Because as a Python developer tomorrow, if want to develop the Python, uh, yeah, applications, for example. So we can develop the Python applications. We can host in AWS. So while development, remember, we can use some extra features. Okay, for the application. See the application which is running in local data center and the application which runs in cloud may have some distinct features. That features we have to understand. And second one, how to deploy the Python application in AWS. So how to monitor, how to customize. Okay, so those things are important for us. Okay, tomorrow instead of deploying in a local data center, client is asking, I want to maintain Python application or Java application or .NET application in the AWS, for example. Then in the AWS, what service is there to maintain Python or Oracle or Java? So that service we should be familiar with. Okay. Yes, that's why remember any IT resource compulsory is here today. We have to go with what cloud computing platforms. That's why compulsory we should have knowledge of cloud computing platforms. Right, right. Yes, next one here, SaaS is there, software as a service is there. Software as a service. One question is there, like, okay, and if we create pass, is it possible to directly move the same directly to IaaS? So in IaaS, we have, first we'll create the infrastructure. First we'll create the, yeah, we have to install the web servers or database servers. Then we can migrate. See, from one platform to another service, we can migrate. Options are there. It's not meaning that if I take into PaaS, it should run lifelong in PaaS, right? Initial applications, startup applications, we are running in PaaS actually. Later we can take into IaaS whenever it is required. Why? Because cost will be more. Cost will be more actually in IaaS. Yes, you can't put chart in public chat. Maybe I have to ask my administrator. Yeah, it is better to put everyone so that everyone can understand. So I will ask our team to provide you access. Yeah, okay. I will ask, okay, tomorrow onwards. Okay, check here, like these are, see, like we have services are there, IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS services are there, software as a service. In case of SaaS, remember software as a service. As a IT companies here, let's say I'm running some IT company. As a IT company, what we'll do, we'll take either IaaS, depends on our client requirement, or PaaS services. After that, what I will do, I will deploy my database. In IaaS or PaaS, I will deploy my applications here. Deploy application means both front end, back end part, and some other components, storage, firewalls, everything. Then provide this application to end users. Okay, nothing but our clients. Means what? Let's say I have developed one software for schools, for example. 100 schools are there, for example, 100 clients are there. What I will do, I will place my application in PaaS or IaaS. I will provide the link to the school. Just what the school people will do, just they will create an account in my website. Then they can start working with the school data. Means what? No need to install anything in their laptops. That is, see, what is the purpose of our SaaS applications like Office 365. Like we have seen, Excel. Google is providing what? Excel, Word, right? So that you can go to Gmail account, you can type what you want in the Excel sheet, you can save there, or even we can share that Excel sheet to others also. Means what? In your laptop, no need of Excel, right? Directly we are accessing online. That comes under here SaaS applications. That's why, remember, IaaS and PaaS will take from Microsoft, will add our own application as a IT company, will provide it to our client, which is a SaaS application. Right. These are three major services we have to understand. In traditional IT, everything we have to maintain. Whereas in the IaaS here, networking, storage, softwares, everything is maintained by the provider, means Amazon. OS we can maintain, middlewares, runtimes, databases, everything we have to maintain, like web servers, database servers, everything. We have to install, we have to maintain. Whereas in PaaS here, everything is maintained by Amazon only databases and applications we have to maintain here. Storage, networking, security, OS level patching. So installing Oracle, installing Python, everything is done by Amazon itself. No need to install anything here. Ready-made platform, actually platform as a service. Ready-made platform is available here for Python developers, .NET developers, Java developers. Directly we can deploy our applications. Both we can do development plus deployment. In SaaS, we have seen everything is provided by the provider only. But already we have seen SaaS is for uh, IT companies. As a IT company, I will take IaaS or PaaS, depends on our client requirement. If it is a huge client, I will take IaaS services. I will we'll deploy our databases applications which we have developed. Then we'll provide it to the end users, to our clients as a SaaS applications. Okay, this is the summary is there here. What is cloud computing? We have seen. Cloud computing has 5 essential characteristics here. On-demand self-service means at any time we can create the resources by our own. Broad network access, we can access from anywhere. Rapid elasticity is there. Means what? We can increase or decrease the resources at any time. Measured services means depends on usage only, we have to pay. Okay. Resource pool. Resource pool means what? All the resources are readily available. Okay, in the cloud data center, just configure, start using. Configure, start using. These are the 3 service models we have seen. It's IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. And 4 deployment models are there here in any cloud computing platform. First one is here, public cloud is there. Public cloud. Generally remember, like here see, whenever we are saying cloud computing platform, we have cloud data centers are there, right? Across the globe. Cloud data centers are there. Directly we are placing our resources in the cloud data centers. Okay. AWS regions, for example. Okay. Yeah, we have seen 25 regions are there. Again, region is a collection of data centers we have seen. So we have different, yeah, in different locations we have data centers are available. So means like client is from India, we can place the resources like websites, database servers, everything remember directly in Mumbai data center. Means what? Closer to the client, we have to understand. Okay, so that's why that is what public cloud means. What public cloud means nothing but data centers which are maintained or made available by AWS, which are there in different locations across the globe. Whereas private cloud means remember generally for sensitive applications like banking applications are there, government related applications are there. For example, that applications remember we can't place that applications data in the public cloud data centers. That's why we can ask Amazon, then they can create a local data center with cloud features. Yeah, correct. Private means enterprise, cloud means which is for a particular organization only. Okay, they will create a local data center with cloud features actually. So which is called here private cloud, enterprise cloud for a particular enterprise. Why? Because here, like for example, we have some complaints are there, so we can't put our Indian citizens data is there, that we can't place in the cloud data center. Our government will not allow. Why? Because if something happen, if the data is shared to other countries, then problem is there, right? So that is the reason. So we need to go with what? Private data centers. It means in a organization, government organization, for example, Ministry of Human Resources, and yeah, in that what we'll do, we'll create a data center with the cloud features that is called private cloud, which is there controlled by our ministry only, in our ministry's hand. Like this here, this is for banking, for example. Yeah, for banking, finance related, plus this government related applications, we need here private data center. But again, its cost is very huge. Okay, means like private data center is a single tenant platform or multi-tenant private data center, private cloud. Private cloud is single tenant or multi-tenant. Anyone? Sunil, private cloud is more secure actually. Yeah, it is a single tenant environment or multi-tenant environment, private cloud. Srikanya, anyone. Shubham, Mishra. Private cloud is a single tenant platform or multi-tenant. Yes, thank you very much. Yeah, most of the people. Tenant means a client, for example. Tenant. Tenants, right? Tenants are there. And single house is there, single tenant is there, like this here. Single tenant means for single client only. Our own data center it is, for example. Okay, but public cloud is multi-tenants. Multiple clients can place the resources here. Okay. See, these terms are important actually if you are attending the cloud practitioner exam. AWS Cloud Practitioner one basic exam is it. That's why I'm going in detail. Maybe we may take like 4 or 5 days extra also, no need to worry, but we have to go in detail, right? So hybrid cloud is there. Just remember it is a combination of public plus private is hybrid. Means what? One client is there, some of their data is there in public cloud in Mumbai data center, for example, Amazon data center, and some data is there in their own local data center. With this combination, we are calling it as your hybrid cloud. Okay, right. So we have community cloud is it. Community means what? Similar community, like we can say like hospital community or particular education related communities. Community cloud is it. But remember, whenever we are saying cloud computing platform, it refers to mainly public cloud here, right? For all people, just we have to understand private and public cloud plus hybrid cloud. Yeah, example of hybrid cloud is here what we can do. Application or front end part we can place in public cloud. Front end part, Java application, .NET application. But our databases we can place in the private cloud database where the actual data is there, right? Yes, that combination we are calling it as here hybrid cloud. Hybrid clouds here. Public some some resources in public cloud data center, some resources in private cloud data, local data center. This combination we are calling it as hybrid cloud. Yeah, hybrid cloud means what? Some, let's say, some front end part is there which is developed with the PHP, for example. That front end part I can put here, see, in the public cloud data center. But database is there, right, where the actual data is there, MySQL database is there, that I will place in my local data center, my own data center with cloud features. That combination we are calling it as a hybrid cloud. Some portion of application is there here, especially front end part. Back end part is there here. This combination we are calling it as what? Hybrid cloud, for example. Okay, Sai Kumar. Yes. Okay. Yeah, these are still like summary of cloud computing platforms. Or any cloud computing platform, not only AWS, it may be Google Cloud or Azure, anything here. Every cloud computing platform has 5 essential characteristics, 3 service models, and 4 deployment models. But in the organization tomorrow, once you enter in the organization as a AWS cloud engineer, we are working 70% to 80% in public cloud, 10 to 20% with private cloud. Depends on your client. Suppose one small client is there, small client is there, they can't go with private cloud whose cost is very huge. They will place everything in the public cloud in the Amazon data center. We have to maintain. Okay, right. One question is there, if an organization contains three platforms like production, UAT, testing, then client need to purchase three servers or he can use single server. It depends on our client, our company policy, Harish. Okay, so they can maintain in single server, they can take three servers, depends on their choice. In general, in real time, we are maintaining three servers we are using in general. Why? Because we should not disturb production, right? So UAT separate, testing separate as a best practice. It's not meaning that we are compulsory, but 90% we are using three servers. Okay, Harish? Yes. Okay, this was the question, was it? If an organization contains three platforms like production, UAT, testing, then client need to purchase three servers or he can use single server. This was question was there. Okay. Basically, remember as a best practice, we are going with three servers. Why? Because production is important for us. We should not disturb production. That's why compulsory separate server. Once again, one question is that deployment means services. Deployment means creating, okay, or moving or creating or installing anything here. Deployment. Amrut. Okay, okay. Hybrid and community cloud. Hybrid is nothing but remember just combination of public plus private. Hybrid cloud is nothing but what? Combination of public and private cloud is hybrid cloud. Okay, combination. Some sensitive data we can maintain in our local data center, which is a private cloud. Some part of application we can put in the public cloud data centers here. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. These are like just we have seen the basic concepts we have seen till now. Let's say we'll jump to AWS, Amazon Web Services, so that we can start practically. Okay. Yes. So some detailed information I have written, what is public cloud, what is private cloud. Later you can see this. Okay, I will upload the PPT along with our course videos. Already yesterday I have shown you. Once you register, try to pay the fees as early as possible so that they will share you, our team will share you the recordings plus this PPTs what I am showing. Plus already yesterday we have seen, I will share you the certification books also so that you can start practicing parallelly. Okay, next one say like Amazon Web Services is there, AWS. Till now we have seen here fundamentals of cloud computing. Means what is cloud computing, what are the benefits are there, what are the main services are there, what are the deployment models and characteristics. So today's here in the market we have so many cloud platforms are available today in the market. So many cloud platforms are available in the market, but here AWS is leading the cloud computing platforms today. Why? Because it was introduced first in the market in 2007. That's why it is the leader today in the cloud computing industry. Okay, yeah, already yesterday we have seen we can, with this course, we can write the exam, cloud practitioner one exam is it, and solution architect one exam is it, plus developer. For developer, I will provide you the material also for developer. Just extra like 10-20% extra, just 10% extra concepts will be there. So you can learn by your own, very simple actually. Okay, so yeah, but practice is required for us. That's why I will provide you. No problem, Shubham. No problem. Like generally, solution architect is there one paper that we are trying to focus more. But you can write developer also, but by reading some additional two, three extra concepts will be there. Some coding part will be there in developer. Okay, so you can learn easily. No worries. I will share you the PDF book actually for all these three exams. Cloud practitioner, solution architect, plus developer. That's why I will provide you tests also, exams also, so that you can attend, you can write the online practice tests also. I will provide you. No need to worry. At least 5 to 10 test papers I will provide you. You can practice online itself. Okay, so that it will be easy for us to attend the interviews actually. Okay, if you write the test paper online test in my website, you will get the result immediately, plus you will get the answers also. It will be useful for us for interviews also. To write the exams also, it will be very useful for us. Okay, no need to worry. Already previously have shown you along with recordings, daily notes, PPT, lab exercises, separate step-by-step lab I will provide you so that you can practice, and test papers also. Okay, concept wise, I will provide the question answers at the last 5 tests I will provide you so that you can write that test freely. Means in my website. So you'll be ready actually. Okay, next we'll see introduction part. We'll see. Tomorrow onwards, we'll start with practically. Check your AWS is there, Amazon Web Services is there. Here see, already we know AWS is the world's most. So basically, say like it is so many definitions are there. Is the world's most comprehensive and broadly adopted cloud platform. Broadly adopted cloud platform, which is from Amazon. Broadly adopted cloud platform, which is offering here almost all 175 fully featured services. Fully featured services here. Okay, so uh, yeah, so then see like yeah, check here like fully featured services from data centers globally. Already we know, right? Data centers are there globally across the globe. We have data centers are there. Okay, so that's remember like we can place the resources, we can place our servers, applications everywhere here globally. Okay, so we have seen if we see the AWS regions, it is taking time. Network is slow today. AWS regions. Yes, check here like we have seen almost all everywhere data centers are there here. Almost all everywhere data centers are there. We can place these our servers, everything here in these locations. In Mumbai we have, in India in Mumbai we have data center. Means data center means one region actually, which is a collection of data centers, and recently they are building one more region in India in Hyderabad. Okay, so that's why we can place our servers everywhere here. Okay, no need to take any approvals. That's why remember globally data centers are there globally. Actually Amazon has invested huge money to lay down the networks, infrastructure, everything. So that's why say like yeah, yeah, yes, correct. Big building. So say like millions of customers are there today, and we have seen one of a report is there. According to that report, we have seen already. Yeah, AWS is leading. Second in second place we have Microsoft Azure. The second place we have Microsoft Azure here. You can see region wise also they are showing the services. In which region, which service is available. We have seen 25 regions are there. See, AWS is at the top here. Next we have Microsoft Azure. Next Google Cloud, like this here. Different. Okay, yeah, providers. No, AWS is leading in the market. Means depends on our requirement. We have to learn. Suppose let's say already you are working with SQL database, for example, Microsoft products, for example, already. Then you can go with Microsoft Azure. Okay. So why? Because you are already working with Microsoft products. Then that's why remember like, but you are a fresher actually. You want to enter into cloud computing platform job. Then recommended is AWS. Clear, right? Depends on our requirement. I'm not saying that this is good or this is good. Both are powerful cloud computing platforms, but according to the number of clients, AWS is leading in the market. Why? Because we have seen it was released in 2007. Azure has come in the year 2012. That's why it was released first in the market. That's why they have captured more market. Okay. Let's see. We have to understand here. Yeah. So, yes. So basically, remember, like we have to understand here, like yeah, one question is there, how about for Oracle DBS? Oracle DBS also mostly they will work with the Linux, Unix platforms, right? So yeah, so AWS is better for us. Okay. So for Oracle DBS also, AWS is better in my point of view, but you have to check by your own. Why? Because most of the companies who are going with Oracle, they are going with what? Yeah, AWS. Okay. So no differences we can't say like if you are if some client is going with what Microsoft products, for example, they are using Microsoft products. In that case, they will use what Microsoft Azure in general. But some of the clients, like if you see in Genpact, some of the products of Microsoft, we are maintaining in AWS also. It depends on client preference, but mostly we have like AWS is widely used here today in the market, mostly. Okay, right, right. Okay, just check here. Millions of customers are there. The fastest growing startups are going with your AWS actually. Largest enterprises also using AWS, including banks, plus US government organizations also they are using, say federal government, they are using AWS. And leading government agencies we have seen to lower the cost, become more agile and innovate faster. Just remember like these are like various clients are there who are using today AWS actually. So here see, like we have major benefits are there. Some of the benefits we can summarize here about AWS. One is that most functionality is there. You want to develop any type of application, the functionality is available here in AWS. Any type of applications. Yeah. No, data center and cloud are both are same actually. So we can have local data centers, cloud data centers. Cloud data centers means what? Which are maintained by cloud providers with cloud features. we have seen like self-service, on-demand, elasticity, right? Resource pool. Those are the cloud features actually. Cloud features, okay? Local, it is a data center with cloud features actually, we have to understand. Okay? Check here, like understood, right? Yes, it is local, similar to local data center only with cloud features actually. Okay? That is the like difference is there between local data center and cloud data centers. Right. Right. Check it. This largest, yeah, everything is available here in cloud data centers, compute, storage, databases, networking, monitoring tools, automation tools, everything are available. Largest community of customers and partners. Today we have seen in the world. So cloud AWS has largest community of customers. Most secure here. So why? Because their infrastructure is very latest one, and they are using so many features to implement security and compliance. We'll talk about this in the course. That's why global banks, all these people are using here today. AWS, military people, everything. Okay, fastest space of innovation. We can, because all the resources are available directly, we can place our applications, anything here immediately. We can make it available. Most proven operational expertise. Why? Because we have experienced people are there with the AWS. So immediately, if any issues are there, they will resolve immediately. Okay? Expertise, customer support team is there. These are, see, we have seen like various places data centers are available for us. We can place anywhere according to our requirement. Compute means what? Compute means creating the servers. Compute service is nothing but creating the machines like Windows servers, Linux servers. Okay, compute service means. Okay, once again, see, like we have different certifications are there already. We know yesterday also we have seen. Just here, like in detail, we are going from today onwards here. So different certifications are there. Cloud practitioner is there. Startup exam. Then solution architect is there. Developer is there. SysOps, like this, different certifications are there. These are associate professional level. Then specialty, if you want to work on Oracle database, you can do this database service. Analytics, if you want to work with only networking, only security, if you want to work with machine learning, we have separate certifications are there. Instance means, remember, one server. Here, see, here in AWS, we have EC2 instances will create, which are nothing but servers. Yeah, VMs, correct, virtual machines. Okay, the same way like we have seen already, infrastructure we have discussed already, like we have globally data centers are there. Okay, so we can place our resources everywhere here globally. Globally, everywhere we can place the resources. Just will connect to AWS console, but tomorrow what I will do, we'll start with practically. First, I will show you how to create a account. AWS free tier account. I will show you how to create. Very simple steps are there, but just I will show you one time. Just we have to provide our personal details. We can create a free tier account. Once free tier account is created successfully, then we can connect to the console. We can start working with the AWS services. Okay, so just we have to talk about this free tier account, some limitations, some benefits. That's why we'll see in detail again. Okay, so let's see what I will do. I will conclude the session here. Please go through the recordings, today's recording. Please make a note, write the notes also by checking the PPT. Anyhow, PPT I will share you, but write down the doubts actually after watching the video. Then we can discuss those doubts. Okay, so and I will share you once you register, once you pay the fees, they will share you documents, everything. They will share you my contact number also, so that you can contact me on WhatsApp if any queries are there, any doubts are there. Yeah, course details already we have seen. It will go 40 to 45 days. And we can see here course content already it is there in the website. You can see the course content also. Okay, or you can talk to our front office team also. They will show you course contents. In 30 sessions is there, it will take 40 sessions actually. We'll go in detail. So including some scenarios. That's why you can see this course contents. In every concept, I will share you FAQs. Plus in every concept, we'll implement some scenarios, real-time scenario. Okay. Yes. Yes, let's see what we will do. Like we'll conclude here. We'll continue again tomorrow with we'll start with creating free tier account. We'll start how we can work with AWS. Okay. Uh, yeah. Will is there any live project? Live project is not there with this course. But in the project, whatever the main concepts are there, like deploying the web server, deploying database server, establishing communication, implementing load balancer, implementing security, those things we'll see part by part in the respective modules. Okay. Yes. No, no. Class will be for 6 days. Okay, Monday to Saturday. Okay. Yeah. Load balancer will be there. If multiple servers are there, means for example, let's say like one Amazon is there. Amazon.in we can't maintain in single machine, right? Amazon.in we have to maintain in multiple machines actually. Single, even it is a single website. So much load is there. That's why by using this load balancer, what it will do, whatever the traffic is coming, whatever the traffic is coming, it will provide the load actually. Means first request to this server, second request to this server, third request to this server. For example, again first request to this server, next request here, like this here load balancer. It will balance the load actually. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see that in EC2 how to implement load balancer also. Developer related also, you can check the content. Almost all contents are there for developers also. Maybe one two topics may be missing. So I will see if somebody are interested to write developer exam in a separate weekend class, maybe like Saturday or Sunday. 2 to 3 hours I will take if any concepts are missing from develop. Actually, we have mixed both actually in our course. It is not related to solution architect or developer. Okay. Yes. Yeah, network trafficking, load balancer actually, which is compulsory. We'll see practically all these things. Okay. Okay, then thank you very much for joining the class today. I will share the class. Okay, just go through one.